Hey guys, it's Tran here at Books and Bujos, and this is going to be not really a plan with me, but a walkthrough of my August spread. So my theme for August is city skyscrapers, city scenery basically, and I'm going to do different cities. This one's Portland just because that's where I'm headed to mid-August. Um, so the how I got the color was basically I used a mixture of Tombos and Super Tips. You don't have to use Tombos, you can just use Super Tips. I just like how they blended better, so that's why I used that. So this is my August spread, my August monthly, I guess. For the sign, I used the Portland White Stag sign. I just filled in August instead of the Portland Old Town and all that good jazz thing that was on it. I can't talk today. So as you can see, for the most part, there are things filled in, but there are still some blanks, mainly those, the 14th and the 15th. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to be flying out yet, or at least I didn't know whenever I filmed this. It is solidified now. The one thing is for sure I'll be back on the 21st because I have class on the 22nd. My goals are empty, of course. Okay, so for habits, I only have 30 days for August because how I set up my habits, it would have been super weird and clunky with 31 days. I feel really bad. But yeah, there was no way I would have fit in 31 without having to add an extra row of just the number 31. But I promise I will track what I did on the 31st day. So essentially what I'm tracking is my skincare. Did I wash my face? Did I moisturize? Did I use toner? Floss because my dentist is getting on to me. Exercise just because it's a good thing to do. No spend because I'm trying to spend less than 100 a month or 100 a week. Let's see if that's possible. I certainly think it is. Instagram, I am trying to post more social media wise, stay in touch with you guys through Instagram, my blog, YouTube, my Tumblr. So we'll see if that keeps up. 8 hours of sleep's a big deal because I normally only get 7 if I'm super lucky. My nails, as you can see, they're kind of ragtag, bitten, torn. It's a nervous habit I'm trying to kick, so hopefully that happens. And then ketogenic, I am doing the keto diet, and so I'm going to track how much I stick to that. And if you guys want to know more, I will let you know more. So this is my mood tracker for August. I'm going to color in the windows. I haven't decided on what days yet because all I want to do is color them in blue, and we'll see how that goes. So this is my 2 lines a day because originally I had only done 1 line a day and I just felt that wasn't enough space for me to write anything in. And so hopefully this helps a lot. I can write in whatever I want. And then this quote over here, I feel like it's super cool. It fits my city theme because it's Sex and the City, it's Carrie Bradshaw, and it says, eventually all the pieces fall into place. Until then, laugh at the confusion, live for the moment, and know that everything happens for a reason. I think that's super important to remember, especially on a day-to-day thing when bad things are happening. It's happening for a reason. It's important to remember that. I feel like that's a really good quote for my gratitude tracker. So my sleep and my study tracker kind of go hand in hand, even though they're 2 separate spreads. My sleep tracker goes from 10 o'clock at night to 9 a.m. simply because I don't sleep earlier than 10 and I don't sleep later than 9 a.m. Like I get up by 9. And my study tracker goes from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it kind of flows into each other. I try to stop studying at 9 p.m. strictly because after that I stop retaining information and it's just too late and I just want to go to bed. At least start prepping for bed. And the quote at the bottom says, never sleep when the city is calling, which is counterproductive, but I really like the quote, so that's why that's on there. And then here is my budget tracker. So what I do is I break things down into categories. So school, my dog Aria, groceries, gas, entertainment, impulse buys, and then I have my Portland expense trackers. Everything does vary. It does change from month to month. For school, normally it's not a lot or it's not a little bit depending on if it's the start or the end of the semester. I have 300 budgeted right now just because I know I have to pay for my parking pass and all that stuff, so we'll see. I only have 75 for groceries because keto, I am doing a lot of fresh, frozen veggies and stuff like that. That is acceptable, so hopefully I can get away with that. Gas in Texas is fairly cheap at the moment. So I'm hoping $45 gets me through the whole month just because I drive a Prius. Um, and then entertainment, that's just going to be try to limit me on how often I go out. Because I'm supposed to be studying anyways, so why go out, right? And then Portland, I have tracked my flight, how much it's going to cost me to get to and from places, how much food I'm going to be spending, and souvenirs. Though I really doubt that I will stick to my $15 budget for souvenirs because they have this really cool store there called Collage. And they have this whole like wall of washi tape. If you haven't heard of it, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. But I'm super excited to go there and see if I can find anything. And so that's my whole budget for the entire month of August, and I'm probably going to blow it, but let's hope not. So here I get paid bi-weekly, so I have the dates that I'm going to get paid, and then I write down how much I get paid next to them. This is my credit card spending tracker, so it goes 0 to whatever my budget is, whatever my credit line limit is. So as I spend money, I'm going to fill it in like a light color, and then as I pay it off, I'll fill it in a darker color, and hopefully I'm not in debt at the end of the month. And the same thing goes for here. So I start at the lowest number, which is just 0. If I didn't spend anything, then I don't color anything in. And then I go to the highest number. So for school, it goes 0 to 300. And as I spend in that money, I'm going to fill it up, depending. And that ties in with the next page over here, which I'll explain in just a minute. So my saving goal is $300, 30% of my paycheck total, or only spend $100 a week. I'll settle for either of them, but I'm sure one's going to lead me to the other one. So for my week total, I write that in a specific color. Like say it's $50 for the whole week, and I write it in pink. So I go back over to my bars over here, and I say I spent $10 in school that week, so I cover in $10 on that bar in pink. And then down here, I track how much I spend and how much I saved, and hopefully my save outweighs my spend, but I guess we'll see. And then here's my expense tracker. It used to be 1 page, and then I doubled it up to 2 because 1 just simply wasn't enough. So here I have the day that we spend, so it's going to be 1 through 31. What store it is, what category, and the category matches up with one of these categories on the other page. So that way I can track exactly how much was spent per week. My want, W/N, that's my want or need. It's going to let me track, did I really want this and I bought it impulsively, or did I need it and I bought it because I had to? And hopefully that helps me control my spending. My brain dump is fairly bare right now. I haven't embellished it at all yet, but what's going to happen really is that my mind goes a million miles a minute. So what's going to end up on this page are a bunch of fun quotes, possible theme ideas, possible video ideas, blog post ideas, song lyrics, stuff like that, books to read, storylines that I want to write about eventually. And then over here is my 21 before 21. So in August, I do turn 20 on the 20th. I will be in Portland for my 20th birthday, so that's going to be super exciting. So I'm going to fill this in after I turn 20, just so if I do something leading up to there that I had on that list, it doesn't knock me down to 20 before 21 before I actually turn 20. And then this is my Portland packing page. So as you can see, what I do is I write out the days, and then I write down what I want to wear for that outfit that day. Saturday is fairly thin because I have a wedding that day, so it's going to be just dress and shoes. And then on Sunday, it's my birthday. No. Yes, Monday is my birthday, not Sunday. Monday is my birthday, so that's just going to be, I'm probably going to sit at home in my Jimmy Jammies, what I call my pajamas, all day. And then I'll get dressed to go out to my birthday. And then on Sunday, we're moving my fiance into his apartment, so there's that. My toiletries are listed here, and then those right there have a star next to them because I have a page further in the beginning of my bullet journal where I list everything out for a master packing list. If it's starred, everything on that list is going in my bag, and hopefully it fits. Okay, so this is my Portland flight trackers. It's going to help me get around the airport just because DFW is a very, very large airport. So I write the day that I take off, and I did get this spread from Caitlin De Silva. I'll link her video below or in this little box off to the side. And basically it's going to list all my flight information. On my way back, I do have 2 flights though, so I'll put a dash in the middle just to explain how that goes. And then this is my semester overview. So at the bottom, I will color code my courses. I only have 4 courses, So I'll color code those, and then I will write the days that I have something, and I will highlight it according to whatever color it is. At the moment, I don't have my syllabi yet, so it's blank, and these are my grade trackers. Again, I don't have my syllabi yet, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but whenever it does come in, I'm going to fill it all out. And then in this little corner, which I like to do all my calculations in the corner that I'm circling with my finger, I will calculate what my grade is going to be. And then this is just my weekly spread. No big deal. Okay, well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Have a great one.